right. Hello and welcome back to the Courtesy Flush. This evening I'm joined by Naresar, who is here.
Yes, I am here.
Hello.
Sorry, I had my microphone muted.
I gotcha. Yes, we are here. We are going to be playing a game of Black Mirror, and here are the possums. Here are the dinosaur and the Pikachu that's so fat. I cannot tell you how hard it is to keep this creature from falling over every single time. It has nothing, no flatness. It just, you have to hold it like that. But that's not why you're here. You're not here to see me hold weird plushes. Today we're going to play Black Mirror, where we break into people's houses and steal stuff and then use it to solve murders. Are you ready, Nick?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, let me load this game up for you and then turn the sound down just a bit. Here we go. Unknown. Oh, we forgot to put our title in. Version 1.0 English. What evil hides in the reflection of your soul? Today we're going to find out. I mean, I feel like you don't have to look at the reflection. You can kind of just look at the soul. I don't know. It's a little roundabout way of looking at evil. Yeah, I forgot to get a picture of this church from my from my neighborhood, but it has the exact same style. Like it's like almost a copy of the building.
Okay.
The big front stained glass.
Leave now.
Yeah, you're supposed to go break into the church, I think. Like, this is where our investigation has led us. We are now at a church. Yeah, the front end of the church that's near my old neighborhood, that big giant stained glass window just has huge safety glass in front of it because people used to just throw rocks at it. But the stained glass window's still there because it's got a big old shield in front of it. Is it a Kia Soul? That's our guy. That's the dude. It is currently 1981, which is why there aren't cell phones or. So, well, we're rich enough that we could afford a cell phone. We just don't want the cancer cell phone. The big giant
The tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
radio transmitter receiver. That sort of looks like the one from Link's Extreme. Not really golf games, but that one was special. Oh. It is a dino from a program called Animes, and it's a free, one of their freebies. And I put a hat, and I put a little magnifying glass in its hand there.
Yes, because I am the fancy detective dinosaur.
Exactly. That crow is really upset. There's a lot of them up there flying around.
The church is locked.
The church is locked. Not a problem for us. I mean, we have ways. Right click, maybe? Left click? Remember, right clicks in the...
Yeah, it's not letting me right click.
All right, let's take a look at our items. Do we have anything that will get us inside of this church? We have pills. I don't think that's going to get us in.
A common metal coin.
You make Cleveland sound like it's already in Fallout time. Well, part I grew up in is definitely in Fallout time. I promise you.
Father Frederick's gravedigger.
Doesn't want our paper. That's his
May
loss.
I disturb you?
He has to put his shovel down. He takes his time.
Not for long. I've got a lot of work to do.
Oh, yeah.
Has Father Frederick returned yet?
No, he hasn't. It's a long journey from Windshire. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'd like.
You'd like to go inside the church, but I already told you about that. Now go. I have to finish this before dusk.
Oh, the bells are ringing.
It's 7 o'clock. I should return to the main gate.
Oh.
If Herman is true to his word, his man will be waiting there for me.
Oh.
Okay, then.
Oh, yep, there's a guy.
You must be Dr. Herman's man, is that right?
I'm not Herman's man. I just work for him from time to time. You're Samuel Gordon, aren't you? I've got something to deliver.
Yes, please.
Yeah, why not? I don't care who you are anyway. I was supposed to give this package to whoever came to this gate at 7. That's when my job is over. Take it so I can go.
Hold on a minute. Are you Mark?
Yeah, that's me. Why?
Harry said you had worked in our garden.
A couple of times. So what?
I'd like to ask you about William Gordon. What can you tell me about him?
Nothing. I barely knew him. I just worked in the garden. I'm in a hurry. Do you want anything else?
No thanks.
Good. See you around.
Bye. I hope I'll find what I'm looking for.
Ah, yes, the pre-rendered gentleman walks away off frame. We received our item. Yeah, it's time to check the mail.
There is nothing in it.
Let's take a look at that box we just received.
There's only a watch and a few trinkets in it.
A watch? Let's take a look at that watch.
I'll open it. William made a remark of some kind here.
Oh, it's like a little letter?
To my forgetful head, the path to the key begins in the library, on my work table, hidden away under the blue curtain of unwritten words.
Oh. Well, okay.
So we've got a... Would this qualify as a scavenger hunt? I think this is going to qualify as a scavenger hunt.
Can I make one comment and say that I love the fact that he decided to put this paper on the nicest snake crocodile skin that he had with him at the time. Sorry if that's that threw your thought off there, but I don't know if you noticed that.
Anyways, so library work table hidden under the blue curtain of unwritten words. Well, let's go to the library.
Do you know where that is?
I mean, it's in the manor. It's on the first floor.
Ah, yes.
Is...
I love coming into this place and hearing that sound. And then you have the spookiest
We
picture.
say hi to the scary painting. That is 100% definitely not haunted.
It's very gothic. A little too gothic.
We'll go into the back. So we've got his work table.
Man, I do not want to move that table. Like, imagine having to pull that out of that room. That thing looks like it weighs like 6,000 pounds.
When you have a manor, you have enough money, generally speaking, to pay people to move this kind of thing.
Under the blue panel, or the blue
curtain.
There's a blue curtain somewhere. Yeah, there's a
hidden away under the blue curtain of unwritten words.
Someone left the lights on. No consideration for the budget. Not at all. Not at all. Good evening, Mr. Hatt. Lord Captain.
Is this not his work table?
I thought it. I mean, it looks like it because if you look at the picture, there's the quill. Yeah, then we got the globe with the super secret things that were the marbles that were missing. It's Lord Emperor Sir Mr. Hatt. Ah, yes, thank you. What's up there?
This goes to like the rear part. So basically, it's technically, as far as the game is concerned, like in the middle scene of the library.
Yeah. Well, let's check. He says under his work table, or on his work table, not under. Excuse me. Under a blue curtain of unwritten words.
It begins in the library on my work table, hidden away under the blue curtain of unwritten words.
Inkwell?
Yes, because
there's a button under the inkwell. I'll try to press it.
Because you use the ink to write the words.
Ah, ooh, cutscene. Ah, yes, we found his booze. Excellent. The secret cabinet, not really that like big of a deal. He just does that to impress people.
There's a box of some sort. I'll take it.
See, now you're behaving like a proper adventure game protagonist. Hey, our missing marbles.
Yeah, we've been needing those for a while.
Miniatures of the planets of the solar system, carved from hardwood.
I know exactly where those need to go.
What should I hide? The most secret of hidden places? Booze. Yes, the booze is the best place. Because if you get drunk, that'll be where you find it.
Oh, they're even painted.
Yeah.
Okay. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we still have Pluto.
Yeah, and Pluto would probably be the very last one. Because remember, they didn't have pictures of Pluto until like way later. And if you right-click on them, does he say what they are? No. And then I know that the second one might be Mercury.
Well, hold on. I was taking care of Earth. Venus, I think, is the closest in size to Earth.
Yeah.
That looks like Mars. That probably is Mercury. Then it's Saturn.
That's Jupiter.
Oh, no. Well...
Yeah, that's Jupiter. Saturn's the one with the rings.
That is Jupiter. That is the one that I want there anyways.
Yeah, oh, right, of course.
Then Saturn. Is it then Neptune, Uranus?
Yeah.
I feel like I
Or
failed
it might be backwards. It's okay. They're the 2 planets that I know the least about.
Go.
Planetoids, gas giants. Oh, yes.
Hey.
That's it.
We did it.
That must be William's key.
We got it. We can go into his bedroom finally. I mean, we could have just broken the door.
I think it's his bedroom. I think it's his, like...
Well, I get what you mean. His
From the gist that we seem to be getting, it's like his occult study or something like that.
Yeah.
It's his secret library.
I thought bedroom because I'm like, well, he obviously slept up there because he probably didn't want to leave. Yeah, be careful where you put your Uranus. Yeah, be careful. It's okay. When it comes to the planets, I always get them switched. Now we're gonna go up the stairs, and we're gonna take a look at the secret writing room of my crazy uncle. Or uncle? Was he uncle? Grandpa? Dad? What's his relation again? I forget. I'm sorry.
No! They keep not specifying, and it's driving me crazy.
Wait, I thought maybe they did and I just didn't hear it. Oh no.
No.
I should unlock it.
Okay.
The door can't be opened. I left William's key on the other side of the door. The lock must have gotten stuck.
Idiot.
Why would you leave the key on the other side of the door?
Like, it's not like it's a, skeleton key kind of like I know there's probably a better name for that particular style, but it's like not like a modern, like your usual house key that has like the pins or whatever. No, those don't stay indoors well. Like, you have to practically hold one in. Idiot. Anyways,
he's not very... Look, he didn't want to be an adventure game protagonist. He's like the least interested in doing adventure game stuff. Until he found out he has a secret occult thing.
Several scrolls scribbled over with notes. There isn't anything useful on them.
Also, is that like a death mask above the door? Wait. It's got 2...
That is... I don't think it's a death... Well, it could be cast from one. But, like, technically a death mask is, like, the reverse, because it's like you died, somebody slapped some plaster on top of your head.
Yeah.
Hold out basically the reverse of your face. Anyways, there's a skull that apparently we're just not going to comment on.
Yeah, I mean, look at the rest of the house. It doesn't really stand out.
The lid won't move.
Come on, man. You're Gordon. Put your back into it.
The lid won't move. The lid is locked.
Can we at least look at the roll contest? Okay, there's something.
The lid won't open. Now let's take a look at these parchments.
Lots of scrolls and papers, but none with William's writing. He must have been recording the important notes somewhere.
Probably that... Oh.
It's not concerning at all. Apparently, we're just stuck listening to this.
As though I've heard that melody somewhere before.
Yeah, well, I mean, he
in your
got
nightmares.
a nightmare minor key melody. Yeah. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Nick. I thought that key was going to be like, "Oh, the key's already here. We just had to use your eyes." But no. Apparently that dresser is not important. Maybe he put the key inside the
The music box.
Yeah, even though we're thinking like he would have opened it, right?
As though I've heard that melody somewhere before. As though I've...
Nope. Okay.
Well, we got a creepy jewelry bar. Oh, a chessboard.
The black rook is missing.
He probably wrote his important notes on the inside of his drinking labels. Quickly must drink. Yes. That was the only way to empty liquid out of a bottle, is to just drink it.
The lock is stuck.
What about above the door? Did he hide like a key up there maybe? No, not hidden in the cross. No. There's like a little drinking mug over there in the on that shelf, yeah. What about that? Yeah.
What's he doing with a micrometer?
He's got to he's got to look at something, I guess. Yes, I must get it exactly right.
Okay, obviously we're missing something at the desk.
Most likely. There's probably a pixel. Is there anything to do with that candle?
Wait, I just saw...
chess piece. Excellent. You found the rook. Oh, nice. Having a sun lolly. Excellent. Wait, is that... It's a small knife.
Is it a knife or a key?
Well,
it says small knife.
Yeah.
I'll try to push the latch open. Success.
Yeah. Now don't do that again.
The lid won't move.
Let's use our handy dandy rook knife. Do we have a crowbar? Can we put the chess piece back in its position? Or is it just not important for that? Yeah, alright.
Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, we'll just hide the rook piece and keep it out of knife form, so if we get it knocked out, we have a way to cut the ropes. It's nothing in here but a bloody chess piece. And they throw you into like a thing, and you're like, haha, secret knife. We are trying to not do too much breaking and entering, but unfortunately...
I mean, it's our own family home. How much
Yeah.
breaking and entering can we really be doing?
Exactly.
See? I can't help but feel like there's something more that should be in here. That we should be doing right now, but it won't let me do anything else right now. So, I don't know.
Try checking the desk again.
Look at the maps.
Astrological maps. William admired the stars and space. I don't think these can help me, though.
Check the desk, maybe. Can you back out of the desk and see if you can click on other parts of it? Like the top part? Because the top part looks like a puzzle.
Oh, we can click on the bottom part.
Oh. Like I was gonna say, if there's like a
Mm.
way to pan a camera so we can like look up at the, because that looks like a giant
A
puzzle.
book has been glued to the bottom side of the drawer. The diary of William Gordon. William's diary. Excellent. Hopefully,
Hello.
I'll
Hey,
finally
cats.
learn what happened that night. March 21st. I'm old.
I'm old. I know my time is
What?
drawing in, and that is why I want to put some sense into my life before I leave this world. I have contributed my last years to looking for the truth about my family and the blood that runs in my veins. Maybe it is also because of the guilt that I bear in my heart for the fate of my dear James. The fate that I didn't have the courage to change. After all the years spent with the old journals, I know at last what the goal of my search is. I must not lose time. March 23rd. In the chronicle of the manor and the old records in the library, I have learned things that were forgotten and much that is new. I learned that James is not the only one to have lost full control of his mind. Throughout the centuries, several of my blood ancestors have suffered from the same affliction that now curses James. It seems as though it is all somehow correlated, has a perverse purpose of some kind. I traced the family line and learned that every one of those poor souls had been born in the same week, repeating with the period of 2 centuries. Is the madness supposed to be punishment of some sort? A punishment for deeds so horrible that we have not been pardoned, even after 700 years? I am terrified by this idea. It follows me now, day and night. April 5th. I feel something is not right with me. I am weaker from day to day. My age has caught up with me at last. As the chronicle foretells, the way to revealing the truth is through 5 symbolic keys. I don't exactly know what their purpose is, but if they can lead me to the truth, I must obtain them. I have decided to pursue first the ones that have been carried over time far from my manor. Centuries ago, the keys were given to different men of our family for safekeeping, so that they couldn't be used together. Luckily, I still have my own with me, and obtaining James's keys should not be difficult. If only I had known before what I know today, I would not have given it to him. The next one must be in the hands of Marcus himself, according to the records. The 4th one was given to Durgan Gordon, the original owner of the remote manor in Wales. I must set off for
Hello.
Wales soon. That is certain. I still do not know where the 5th key is. Its origin eludes me in the many years of the past. When I obtain the other ones, I must find this last one too. April 15th. I have returned from Wales. My searching was futile. It was not easy to get into the family tomb. Unfortunately, I failed to reveal the next fragment of truth, and returned home empty-handed. Not all hope is lost, however. I will focus on the keys that James and Marcus possess. It should not be hard to obtain them. April 21st. I cannot change what has happened in the past of my ancestors, but I hope I can influence the events of the future. The curse that has plagued our family must be of dateless origin.
What?
It must stretch into times as distant as those of Marcus and Mordred, the first Gordons. I have decided to start looking for answers at the place where the body of Marcus rests. I know that the tomb is concealed in the dark underground of the parish. Its entrance has long been lost in forgetfulness. No one knows where to begin to look for it. I will set off for the vicarage tonight, April 26th. Whatever it is that is buried underneath Wormhill, it is
Hello.
not easily within reach. It took me several days before I discovered an extraordinary pedestal with numerous tiny and meticulously shaped stones in the belfry. The whole pedestal is a complex mechanical lock. Surely it will open the way to the church's underground for me. I tried to change the positions of the opposite stones, but it was beyond my will to fully concentrate. I was too tired to attempt to set up the mechanism properly. Before I left for home, I made a drawing of the whole mechanism and returned the stones to their original configuration. Tomorrow I will go to Warm Hill as early as possible. April 27th. Luck was on my side today. I opened the way leading to the tomb of Marcus. Surely, I'm the first one in centuries to have succeeded in doing so. How great was my surprise when I descended into the tomb. There was not a trace of Marcus's grave. Nothing. His body must be hidden somewhere. I hope that the answer lies in the 4 books surrounding the center of the tomb. Shall wisdom be your way? Writes an old text carved in stone. Even after his death, wisdom protects Marcus as it has in his life. I am almost positive that the first answer is map. Despite the darkness, I tried to write down the text from the books, but it was easier to memorize it.
What?
I also found an extraordinary, in all probability, a ceremonial object in the shape of a perfect sphere. When I touched it, it was as though whole long centuries breathed on me. An odd feeling. May 7th. I am afraid of this night. I have not slept for 2 days now, and I hear voices.
And not sleeping will do that
Yes,
to you.
human voices. There are dozens of them. Their whispering is melting my ears into a sea of horrifying noise. What's happening with me? Am I mad too? No, I repudiate that, now that I am so close to the truth.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yes.
obviously this curse goes back. Well, hold on. So you start off with the 2 brothers, right? Marcus and Mordred.
Marcus and Mordred.
Mordred kills Marcus. I forget. Do we know? Like, I know we've seen or heard somewhere, but I'm forgetting why he killed him. Like, he was doing something bad, wasn't he? I don't know. Anyways, either the curse starts there, or possibly, like, it either starts there with that killing, or possibly
That could be it.
back farther. Maybe Mordred was the first of the ones driven mad or whatever.
I think maybe Mordred might have been trying to use some sort of magic, and Marcus might have tried to stop him, maybe, and that just created a curse. I don't know. I mean, I guess your guess is as good as mine. Although I laughed because he's like, the first answer is map, but the other ones I just memorized because there's no point in writing them out. It's like, dude, you could spell 3 letters. I mean, you wrote this whole journal.
Talking about the books. He was going to copy the books, but why he wouldn't just take the books, I don't know.
Well, everything he's touched so far has been pretty cursed, and then he finds the one sphere, and he's like, ooh, yeah, I'll just go ahead and touch that.
Anyways.
Yeah, dark eye.
So there's supposedly 5 keys.
Ah, yes.
He had possibly 2 of them.
We can just get the lockpicking lawyer, take him up to the belfry. Ah, yes, this is your average, pretty standard medieval 5-key locking mechanism. There's a quick release right underneath the floor.
The lid won't move.
That was pretty impressive. We should probably save.
Yeah, probably a decent idea. Oops. What else we got in the drawer?
This title makes no sense. I'll have a closer look.
What? Found a book with a weird title?
Apparently. Okay.
Let's take a look. In a book.
Let's... Hold on. Okay.
We have a book. We finally have a book.
Oh, no, that's the diary.
Exposition. I'm allergic.
There's a small key inside the book. The pages have been cropped so as to hide it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Do you go to there? Yes!
Nothing.
Nothing.
No!
Yes. We did it. Oh, I don't like this. There's a strange sphere already. Can we touch something else? No. Oh, there's a globe.
Old maps, a globe, and a sextant. What did William need all this for?
Can we right click on? No, it doesn't. He just wanted to look at it. All right, cool. Let's touch the cursed object.
It's cold to the touch.
We found the black mirror. I get it now.
It's strange to the touch.
Okay.
I'm sure that decision won't come back to haunt us at all.
No. Yeah, see, I thought the top of that would be like a puzzle or something. It looks like it.
And
Yeah,
nope,
what
that
could go
was-
wrong?
That was it in here.
Oh, you touched some strange, dark, evil energy orb, and now you're going insane? Really? It just sent you bad feelings? Grow up. It's just, oh, wow, you touched the sphere of evil. Oh, yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow. This is a horrible mirror. It doesn't work. It's black. It doesn't reflect at all. Well, I mean, you can polish one to make it reflective.
The lid won't move.
Okay. Can we think of anything else we could possibly need in here? Because I'm not seeing... We found our exposition. We found the plainly cursed object.
Well,
Like,
let's go talk to our family. They have to explain themselves.
I don't think I can find anything more in here.
Oh. Well, why didn't you just say that?
I'm feeling so strange.
Maybe we shouldn't have taken...
My head.
Oh, no. Oh! He just ragdolled. Oh, no.
Sir, you're awake at last. We were starting to worry that something might have happened to you.
What happened to you, Samuel?
I don't know. All of a sudden, my head started to ache vigorously. I cannot remember anything after that. How did I make it to my room?
Bates found you lying unconscious in the attic.
Yes, I was going to tidy up there when I saw you lying on the floor. I hurried to get Sir Robert, and then we carried you to your bed so that you could have a rest.
I told you, Samuel, that you should take a rest after such a long journey.
Perhaps you are right. I have no idea what happened. I vaguely
How
remember
tall
having a
is
strange
Samuel?
dream, but I cannot figure out what it means.
Important thing is that you're all right.
Yes, that's true.
It would be best for you to sleep for a while.
This time, I will follow your advice, Robert.
Good. We shall leave you alone then. If it gets worse, come see me.
Thank you. Hopefully I will be all right now.
Come, Bates. We shall leave Samuel to his rest.
Yes, sir.
Robert is right. I should take a rest. Tomorrow, I'll find out more than today.
Oh, 2. We made it to chapter 2. Well done. Back to the light. Ah! Let's go. No! Don't do that. Okay, I'm ready for it this time. Oh, God! Ew. That's not good. No! Don't quit showing this to me! Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
I had a terrible dream. In the morning, my thoughts were interrupted by a knock at the door.
Oh, here he comes. A little slow there today.
Sir! Sir! Open up!
What's going on, Bates?
Open up, sir! I have to tell you something.
Hold on, Bates. I'm there in a moment.
Yeah, he had to put his clothes on.
What's the matter, then?
It's horrible, sir. Henry, our gardener. They found him in the garden pond.
Calm down, Bates. What are you talking about?
They found him dead this morning in the pond. I know what I am saying. I saw his body being dragged out.
How did it happen?
I have no idea. Detective Collier will tell you that. He has been questioning everyone for quite some time now, and he wants to speak to you too. He did not give any of us a chance to recover from the shock, not even Madam.
Where will I find him?
He's waiting for you in the common room. We had better go there right away, sir.
Have a good night,
All right,
bully.
let's go. Detective Collier.
Yes. Samuel Gordon, I presume. I need to speak with you. Mr. Gordon, do you know what happened?
Yes, Bates told me everything.
Good. I need to ask you a couple of questions. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Did you speak with Henry Stanton yesterday?
Yes, I only arrived yesterday, but I spoke with him during the day.
Oh, you arrived yesterday.
Yes, to attend William's funeral.
I understand. What did you speak with Stanton about?
I don't know exactly. It was a very trivial conversation.
Had you known him from before?
No, I only knew Mr. Dickens, who was Henry's predecessor.
That was before you left the manor?
Yes, about 12 years ago.
Okay, let's return to your conversation with Stanton yesterday. Did he seem strange to you? Nervous or disturbed?
No, nothing like that. He behaved normally.
So, you are saying that he seemed normal?
Right.
I spoke to Morris, your groom, before this interview. He told me that Stanton would often have a bit too much to drink.
Yes, I have heard the same.
Madame Victoria has also confirmed it.
What do you make of it?
Well, they found him in the garden pond, tangled up in algae. I don't know yet how he ended up in there, but the most likely explanation is that it was on account of his drunken state. He might have bumped into something, lost his balance, and fallen into the water.
Maybe. But don't you think the water would have awakened him?
No, exactly the opposite. It was water that caused his death. He fainted, fell into the pond, and the cold water did its thing.
Stopped his heart?
He wouldn't be the first drunkard to have drowned like this. What's ironic, however, is that it didn't happen in a lake or a river, but in a little bit of water in the back garden. Oh well, no man can choose his death. If there is nothing you need to ask, I won't be keeping you any longer.
Thank you.
I have all I need for now. Would you please see me out?
Certainly. Follow me, Detective.
I will now wait for Dr. Herman's report and close this case. Thanks for your time, Gordon.
You're welcome, Detective.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Collier wants to close the case. Now that Henry is dead, I've got to find a way to obtain the second part of that strange object.
Yeah, he's really quick to dismiss this as an accident. A little too fast. Just a little too fast. That's wild that EA was like to Hatt working at Havoc. Like, no, you can't put your logos on this stuff. It's like, wow. All right, well, fine, be that way.
So,
Yeah, we get
in our vision, presumably the guy we saw drowning was the gardener.
yeah.
According to
There
both
was a
Bates and
key.
Collier, Henry's body was tangled up in algae when they found him. How could he possibly have drowned in this, though?
I mean, it doesn't take much to drown in water. Like, it doesn't. You don't need much water to drown if you're doing it right
I
or
shouldn't
wrong.
have made Henry clean the fountain. How could I
Yes.
have known that something like that would happen?
I don't think this was him cleaning the fountain.
What about
the water is murkier than yesterday.
Can you right click on it?
Something is glittering at the bottom. What
There
could
we
it
go.
be?
Well, can you grab it?
Can you right click again?
Something is glittering at the bottom. What could it be?
Lick the water. Give it a taste, you know, just in case.
Something is glittering. What could it be?
Okay.
What could it be?
It's strange to...
We need to get like a
As though I've heard...
we get like a net or something. What?
Stab, stab, stab.
Stab the water?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a net or something, presumably, since he won't just, reach in and grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, the scenery in this game's amazing. Oh, there's the cellar. Just leaving that bacon on. That'll be fine.
Either that or it's the rain.
The door is open. Someone must be down there.
Let's go find out. Someone's doing something with...
I'm out.
That's the sound of like a whetstone. Okay, the chain's moving's a bit much, but it's like a whetstone.
I'm aware, but like that. I'm just thinking like, no, that is some like axe murdering ghost that is sharpening up their axe and with which to chop off our head. Like that is what that sounds.
You know what I'm more concerned about is not the scary ghost, but the fact that there's green smoke on the ceiling.
Wine kegs full of quality red.
There's green smoke on the ceiling.
Uh,
That's very concerning.
yeah.
Hey, Shiggy Diggy, how's it going?
This well is from the era when the castle was under siege. It was supposed to connect the castle with an underground system of corridors, but that's merely old hearsay. No one has ever seen those corridors.
Scuba diving time.
There's propane right there. Yeah, there's someone to your right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just sharpening a knife. Not a big deal.
Bates?
Yes, sir?
Bates, why don't you take the rest of the day off? You don't have to work under the circumstances.
No, sir. I do not want to just be sitting around brooding. I'd rather attend to my responsibilities. It helps take my mind off things.
I understand. I spoke to Collier. As you can imagine, he asked me a lot of curious questions. Tell me, what did he question you about?
Many things. But most of all, he was interested in the place where we found Henry.
Henry's come to see us.
It was very unpleasant having to describe it all over again, sir.
Oh? Can you repeat to me what you told him?
I was afraid you would ask. Well, if I must. I was awakened by a sharp knock at the door of my room. Morris was shouting something about Henry. He seemed utterly confused, rapidly pouring out incoherent sentences. He wanted me to go with him to the back garden immediately. At that moment, I still had no inkling of what had transpired.
Did you go with him right to the fountain?
Yes, and only there did I realize what had happened. It took me a while to come to myself again, but then I went straight to the telephone.
What time was it?
It was about 6 in the morning. Collier and Dr. Herman arrived an hour later. That is all, sir. You know the rest.
Yes. Thanks for being so patient, Bates.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't him cleaning up because, like, if he's being discovered at 6 in the morning, like, no sane person is starting to work cleaning the fountain at that early.
No.
What was
anyways.
Morris doing in the back garden so early in the morning?
Yeah, exactly.
His work is in the stable, right?
Yes, but he sometimes helps with the gardening. Henry cannot do everything that needs to be done. I mean, he was not...
He was not.
When did Dr. Herman leave?
Half an hour ago. He took Henry's body to the old morgue.
Oh.
Did he mention to anyone what he thought about all this?
He had a long conversation with the detective, but I have no idea what they were speaking about. I was so distraught, I was not really listening.
No.
All right. That's all then, Bates. Body is in the old morgue then.
Ooh.
Have you seen Robert today?
Yes, Sir Robert was reading the newspaper in the dining room this morning. If you would like to speak with him, I am sure you'll find him in his study.
You said you were there when they dragged Henry out of the fountain.
Unfortunately, I was. The sight was terrible.
I have to tell you something. I feel responsible for what happened to him.
Why would you say something like that, sir?
Well, I ordered him to clean the fountain. He did not want to do it, but I insisted.
You mustn't think that way, sir. Surely, if he had not been drunk, nothing would have happened. And I actually heard Dr. Herman say that his death occurred sometime after midnight. It is not your fault. Certainly, he would not be cleaning it in the middle of the night.
I really hope so. Bates is probably right. Henry most likely fell in there by accident.
Yeah. No.
Bates, can the fountain back in the garden be drained?
Yes, there is a big pump in the cellar. It controls the water flow for the whole castle. It is possible to adjust the water level. However, I do not think it is a good idea to drain it after what happened. And Detective Collier should probably be notified about it, sir.
I am merely
Yeah,
considering
fuck
all
the
the
cops.
alternatives. We have the right to find out what happened. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. In that case, it is probably best not to tell anyone. Is that what you meant, sir?
Very much so. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Very good. Thank you very much, Bates. Continue sharpening the knife, sir.
Okay.
This is what I imagined the basement at Canium to
To
look
the
like.
rear part, tanks.
Reginald, just
They're
sharpen
full
the
of
knives.
clean water. The cellar is quite cold, so the water is always cool.
So they just get these massive water tanks, all right? No filtration system. Just, water's fine. It probably is. Oh no, there's a system there. I see it's pumping it.
This is where our best vintages are stored. The temperature as well as degree of dampness is ideal.
I agree.
The pump is part of the entire water distribution system. It pumps the water in and out endlessly, according to immediate needs.
Oh.
Water distribution controls. I have no idea which one does what.
Hold on. Can we look at that again?
Yes.
I can't
Why
get.
the fuck would it be so haunted looking? Like, why would you do that? Good God.
I wasn't
No wonder
expecting
these
the
people are losing their
faces.
minds. They're drinking the haunted water.
Invented by Haunted Co. That's too funny. It's like the most metal thing I've ever seen. You're gonna ask Bates like, whoa.
Do you need anything, sir?
I would like to ask you about something.
Certainly, sir.
Yo.
Bates, that pump we talked about,
Yes, sir.
I think it is broken. Which valve controls the water level?
The pump works all right, sir. Only one of the input valves broke off some time ago. The water level can still be adjusted using the other valves. It just takes a moment to figure out the right setup for what you want to do.
How do I know if I have drained the fountain then?
If I remember correctly, the second column from the right displays the level of water in the fountain.
I will give it a try.
So
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
the broken one is the
Yeah,
fountain.
but apparently if we mess with the other 3 valves, it's supposed to... It's going to be one of those, like... You change one valve and it changes the level of water and all the other things.
Yeah. Okay, good lord.
Yeah, see?
Also, look, there's some words there. RIS. That's probably a clue. We should probably write that down. I'm going to write that down. Unless that stands for something else, but I feel like because we found out one of the code words for that book is a map.
It probably is.
All right, I'm writing it down. Don't worry. I like that the passcode is Riz. I made sure to put RIS so I don't get myself confused. All right, it looks like you got the water level down.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
Either that was easier than I thought it was, or we're way off track.
Yeah, maybe you overfilled. You flow. There's just a lake out there now. You got a little wood stove right there that's not connected to anything. They probably just put it down here. And then a propane tank in the foreground. It looks like they got some onions hanging from the roof. Or garlic.
The garlic, water wave, the vampires.
Yeah, gonna need a lot of
Although,
that.
ironically enough, in the Dracula novel, like the original novel, it's the flowers from the garlic, not the, like, garlic bulb like you always see.
Yeah, it didn't drain it.
Nope. He did say second from the right.
Yeah. You had it correct.
The water is murkier than yesterday. Something is glittering at the bottom. What could it be?
Yeah, so probably have to fill it that nodule up all the way.
Okay. We tried emptying it out. Didn't work. Fill it up.
Yeah. So that's the trial and error, I guess. The water has definitely risen. Well done, Ardania. Excellent pun use. Adjust the Chernobyl spirit water to access the elephant gun and smoking jacket. It just, yeah, you just start playing with the pump. I just imagine you're playing with the pump, trying to adjust the water. And that's when someone's got to go to the bathroom, so the toilet just starts spraying them like a bidet. That's too funny. Good lord.
Okay.
You're not at the top, though, Nick. You have to reach that top part.
Yeah, but none of them are.
Oh, try that. Because those two are now level with it. Well, they're one off, but you can get... Oops. Yeah, maybe it'll do a thing if you get it right. I'm enjoying it so far, Falkenstein. Thanks for asking. That's about my new job. I appreciate that. Doing all right. Pick-a-doo, pick-a-doo. We're just gonna turn these and hope that we get something good. Can't go any further, huh? Oh, there we go.
Apparently I didn't get it empty last time.
Ready.
Okay. Let's try.
I mean, he could have just went and found a wrench. I mean, he could have just used like a normal wrench or something to turn that, but no. We're impatient. We don't have time for logic unless it's like a torn paper.
No, we do have time for logic when it's to our detriment as the player. Like, why would I take the obvious item because I don't need it right now?
Yeah, he won't pick up every single thing unless he believes there's going to be a purpose for it. If you don't find that purpose, he's not going to take it. Oh, there's also like a marking in there too. Another one to take a picture of.
Oh, I see. Yes. That. Are we going to find one of those symbols every time somebody gets
can't
killed?
See anything, just mud. Where is that shiny thing?
I like
a sign of some sort, or a symbol.
It looks like you put a hoodie on. Oh, there's the key.
This must be the thing that glittered at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of it, just like the first symbol.
Yeah, I think he put a hoodie on. Well, that's a cool change. Every time I play one of these, I imagine you get the thing right and the game lets you know by playing this reverbed clapper from Biblical Boy. Yeah. Well done. Could you send a tech priest to repair my water pump? Yeah, I don't think they want to mess with the machine spirits of this house.
They take one look at it and just order an orbital bombardment. Like,
it's time for a cleanse.
Whatever. I don't know what that is, but it cursed.
Exactly. Seriously, though, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, couldn't you have just gotten a wrench, man? Perhaps that's the key to his shed. It's where he plays, like, the bass. He's been practicing for, like, 10 years. Oh, is there a person in the grinder now?
It's full of rainwater. It will have to be cleaned before it can be used again.
Okay. Are you going to use it? small table.
Cans of paint and a tin with brushes lying on it. The Black Mirror Castle.
And what about that? The pen.
The brush?
The brush, yeah.
Doesn't seem to be clickable.
It doesn't seem like there's anything.
Only painter stuff, nothing else.
Any right clicks do anything? No? Alright.
Nope.
It's full of dry leaves.
Anything in those dry leaves when you right click on it?
Nothing but leaves.
Nothing but leaves. Just light them in incense and walk away. Yeah.
Gardening tools and small tubes with fertilizer. I can't see a bill of exchange anywhere.
That's
Where
right. We
could
needed.
Henry have put it?
That's right. We need.
There is
Well,
nothing interesting in the drawer.
well,
I mean,
he
there's-
thinks he needs.
Seeds of some plants, maybe beans.
He
Beans.
thinks he needs the bill of exchange so he can get the.
Pawn shop thingy. Probably
did
one
he-
of the keys, if I'm going to guess. He probably sold it.
Oh.
It's locked.
That was the key. Nice.
Some papers and a few coins. The bill isn't here. Where could he have put it? A letter. It's addressed to Victoria.
I want a picture.
Madam, please regard this letter as one from an anonymous friend. One of your servants is not whom he pretends to be. You may find it interesting that he is an ex-prisoner.
Whoa.
Prisoner and a thief. On several occasions, I watched him sneak quietly into the castle cellar using the old back door. I saw that person take away several bottles of some of the best vintages of your wine that you value so much. No doubt, some of your other valuables have also gone astray. I decided to write you this letter to prevent further stealing. The person's name is Morris.
Henry meant to blackmail Morris. I am curious as what Morris will tell me about this.
Can you... Yeah.
It's closed and probably full of whiskey. Henry hid it here so as not to carry it.
He's got a lot of tubes. What about the picture? No?
Nope, not clickable.
Alright. That's fair. What did we find? I would say I had to take the letter to Morris, maybe? He's
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
It's full of clean water. I don't want to water anything.
Oh. Well, I mean, why not?
They're empty, ready for planting in.
Okay. I guess he's making this very clear. You have access to tools. No box that flimsy is locked. No, yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of things you could do to get around doors. Hopefully the horses aren't freaked out by the storm.
Knowing horses, probably.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the stable and see if Morris can explain himself. Horses get freaked out by their own existence. Yeah.
No. I don't know that I've ever told this story on stream before. Back when I was like 7th, 8th grade through a couple years of high school, I took riding lessons just because I liked horses and that was a way for me to be around horses. One day we were riding, there was an outdoor ring that we were riding around. And like the next door neighbor essentially was kind of mowing his field with like a, decent sized tractor, like for a home use, a decent sized tractor. And he had been going back and forth, and the horse I was on wasn't a particularly fan of the tractor. But at one point it was parked, granted running, but it was parked next to the fence of the ring. And as we got close to it, the horse just decided, nope, not dealing with this, took a giant step sideways. I did not follow. So I ended up on the ground.
Wow. Spooked by a trailer.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Yeah, Morris, what are you doing?
Sure.
Morris, have you boarded up the old well like I asked you to yesterday?
Not yet, sir. I'll do it today.
It should have been done yesterday. I'm surprised that Henry didn't fall into it.
Excuse me, sir?
You know well how I meant that. I want to see it secured today, or you can start looking for a new job. Is that clear?
Sure, I'll do it. You needn't shout at me, sir.
I have no idea what has gotten into me. Why did I yell at him like that?
Because you're stressed. Because you're about to get haunted like you've never believed was possible.
What do you think about what has happened to Henry?
It was to be expected. He drank way too much. I guess it had to end like this.
It sounds like you really don't care that it happened.
Well, we didn't exactly like each other, but I wish no ill will to anyone.
It was you who found him, right?
Yes, I needed something from the back garden, and as I was walking past, I noticed something floating in the fountain. I went closer to have a look, and he was totally tangled up in the weeds. I could see nothing except his coat.
Did you notice anything else?
No, I panicked, you see. I ran to the castle to get Bates to go have a look with me. I kept thinking I might have been confused and imagined it. But it really was Henry.
What happened next?
I rode into the village to get the detective. You know the rest.
So, Morris found Henry.
Also, I want to point out that every time you've told somebody to go do something, they're not going to... I'm sure it only happened once. I'm sure this guy won't die in the middle of the night while you're sleeping.
That would be awkward.
Were you in the stable yesterday?
Sure I was. Where else would I have been?
The lights were not on.
Well, maybe I wasn't. Why are you asking? Oh, I can see where you're coming from. You're thinking that maybe what happened to Henry might not have been an accident and that somebody might have helped him into that pond. I may be a drunkard and a saucebox, sir, but I'm no murderer.
No one is calling you a murderer, Morris. I was just asking.
All right, fair enough, sir. If Madam learns that you are starting to suspect me, I may as well go looking for a new job. There's not much work available in this neighborhood. And besides, who would want to hire a man with one leg that is almost completely lame?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Morris. At least not yet.
In your head. Yes, horses are very stable animals. Now, they're pretty good for the storm going on outside, though.
Morris, I know you've been stealing wine from our cellars.
Me, sir? Who told you that?
No one told me. I'd read it in a letter that Henry wrote to Victoria. So what do you say about that?
Well, I only took a few bottles, sir. I swear. There's such a lot of them in there, I thought nobody would notice. It won't happen again, I promise. Will you give me that letter, sir?
All right, Morris. But I'm going to be watching you. Here it is. I will go then.
All right, sir.
Why did we give it to him?
Who knows?
Let's turn the switch on, see what happens.
It just turns on the light in between the two stalls.
There's enough light in here during the day.
Yeah, but it's raining out.
Yeah, he's definitely going to end up in that well. Stealing from the manor? That's going to make the spirits upset.
Shall we head to the church?
After you investigate interior of your mansion, ask people questions.
Okay.
Because I think you're probably going to need to get some context before we go down there. I mean, that's what I would assume. He could just be ready to go down there anyway. Oh. You know, we've never really had a chance to search in here. We did in the very beginning. Yeah, I guess there's nothing.
It doesn't seem to be anything to be searched.
Yeah, talk to Robert. Yeah, Robert's on the second floor. Or Victoria might be in the library? I don't know. I didn't see her.
We'll check out. We'll check things out.
Oh, there she is.
There's Victoria.
What happened to Henry is awful. First William, and now... Henry liked to drink, but other than that, he was a good man.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
I would like to be alone now. Do you need anything, Samuel?
Yeah, let's ask about the past. Who is that? Is that Bates? Oh, Dr. Herman.
Dr. Herman, the physician. Does he live in Willow Creek?
No, some time ago he moved into an abandoned house near the old mill. It is quite close on the road to Willow Creek. The only house far and wide.
Yes, I remember where that is. Thanks.
Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Wait, he moved into an abandoned house? So, did he pay for it? Or is he squatting? Like how... Wait, what? He's a doctor. What? I guess you could just move into an abandoned house and everything's cool? Like that? Is that how this works? They're like, oh, well, someone's living there. I guess we'll just give them the deed.
I mean, there are legal ways of doing that, which is, hey, the government has seized this property because nobody paid the taxes on it. And you can go and say, hey, I will pay the taxes if you give me the deed. And the government goes, great, here you go.
Yeah.
Presumably after you hand them a lot of cash. But, you know.
Or just taking a quick look in the library.
Doesn't seem to be anything of note.
Yeah, I think the only person to talk to in the mansion that's still alive is Robert. Yeah, at least Victoria's got her...
As the game goes on, it becomes easier to ask questions because there's fewer people to ask questions to.
Yeah, exactly. Robert, you weirdo, come out.
I need a word with you, Robert.
Yes, but I am quite busy at the moment.
I won't keep you long.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, let's ask about the detective.
Did you speak with Collier?
Yes, he detained me for over half an hour with those questions of his.
So, what do you think about all of this?
Me? Collier's theory seems logical to me. I do not believe anyone would want to kill Henry. Henry drank himself to senselessness many times before, but this time he was unlucky enough to fall into the pond. Cold water certainly had something to do with the body's condition. Being a physician, I can certainly attest to that.
You're probably right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I have a lot of work to do today.
Yes, a couple more questions.
You have mentioned often since I arrived that you have a lot of work. So, what are you working on?
Oh, I would rather not bother you with the details. Let's just say I am carrying out specific research. Perhaps I will tell you more about it tomorrow, when I have some time. I need to leave for Ashbury this evening to check on some results.
Oh, all right.
What? I don't trust Robert now at all.
Victoria is not willing to talk to me right now. Maybe you should talk to her instead.
You need to consider her age, Samuel. She just needs some time to herself. I'll talk to her in the evening.
I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
All right, see you later, weirdo. Oh, Victoria's room is actually clickable.
Victoria is at the fireplace in the hall.
But can you right-click on it and go in there anyway?
Nope.
Victoria is at the...
Okay, fair enough. Not really fair enough, but look, we're trying. Time to go inside the creepy bedroom of death. It's one hell of a roaring fire he's got going there. Yeah, it's a good thing we washed our hands. You know that none of that equipment...
It's pleasantly warm in here.
Almost all that equipment's probably got leads. So, probably a good idea to wash your hands.
Oh, the pipe equipment. Yeah, probably, actually. Okay,
We can go to Herman's house.
yeah, let's start there.
Lock in the dumpster?
Oh, Mr. Gordon. I would wish you a nice day, but that is not what it is today. To what do I owe you a visit?
Well, you told me yesterday to come over.
Let us not discuss things outside in the rain. Please follow me. Better, is it not? Do you mind going down to the morgue with me? I have a lot of work to do. We can speak there.
Not a problem. Let's go.
Watch out for the steps. There's not much light in here, and the dampness can make your footing dangerous.
So this was an abandoned house?
And he just turned it into the county morgue?
What? What? What?
So, what would you like to know?
I spoke with Detective Collier about Henry's death.
It was inevitable that he would end this way. He was a lost cause.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Well, it certainly was not the first time something happened to that man after he drank himself into a stupor. I know this well because it was I who had to restore him to normalcy after the other bouts. It was not usually serious. However, on this occasion, he overestimated his capacity for drink for the last time.
This is rather awkward, but you see, Henry had something important that belongs to me. I have looked just about everywhere and have not found it. So it occurred to me that he might have had it with him, and that you...
So, what is this it supposed to be?
Actually, it's just a small piece of paper, but it's very important. Otherwise, I would not ask you.
You want me to search his personal belongings?
I would be grateful if you would do that, Doctor.
Gordon, that parcel is part of the evidence. I cannot just remove something and give it to you until the police have completed their investigations.
But that something was mine.
No matter. Until the case is officially closed, I cannot even show you any of those things.
I understand. Thank you, Doctor. At least I know where that blasted bill of exchange is.
Here's the thing. You
Ooh.
don't.
Offer to give him some money. Hell yeah.
I have returned as per our conversation yesterday. This won't take long. I would only like to ask a couple of questions.
Let me guess. This is about William, right?
Yes. You mentioned some bad burns on his body.
On the chest area, to be more specific. Yes.
So?
So, what?
When we talked yesterday, you said you would tell me more about it. That is why I am here.
Is that what I said? Well, I can only repeat what I have already told you. Massive burns on the chest caused by an unknown object.
Is that all? An unknown object? What you're saying is different from what you already told me.
I cannot remember. Those were just initial theories, anyway.
No.
I have recorded everything in the post-mortem account. Shall I quote from it?
That won't be necessary. It seems Dr. Herman has lost his memory since yesterday. Why is he concealing what he originally wanted to tell me after we had first met? That death report would interest me, but not in his presence.
No.
Doctor, do you think you could go outside for a moment so I could have a look around? I could forget my wallet on the table when you return.
Excuse me? If I had not known your family for so long, I would be offended. Look, I can see where you're coming from. I already told you the parcel has to stay sealed until the investigation is over. So forget it.
Well, it was worth a shot.
I should ring the bell.
No, let's not.
He also did lock his dumpster. Oh.
The light is on in there. It's probably Herman's room.
There's a bunch of huge filing cabinets in a basement, so he figured you might as well stuff bodies in
The
them.
lid is held shut by a large padlock.
Can you right-click on it?
I won't get the padlock off without a key.
Ah. So we're going to have to break in, steal the key. Got it.
This sounds ill-advised, but whatever.
Stealing things from people in video games has kind of been our thing.
Oh no, I totally understand that. I'm just saying the general theme of breaking into the morgue to steal things sounds ill-advised.
Yeah, well, fair enough. We also can go to the vicarage.
Yeah, we'll go there next. Let's see first. Actually,
Excuse me, may I speak with you?
Sure you can, young man.
How long are you going to stay here today?
As long as it takes. The whole day. Unless it stops raining. What a better way to spend a rainy day.
Good luck, then.
okay,
I must go now.
Clearly the freshman has completely lost the plot. On the other hand, he seems to be staying out of the supernatural nonsense, so maybe good for him.
Hey, look, it's Vic.
37! Hello, Mr. Samuel. What a great big bang that was, eh? The second greatest today, I'll bet.
Hi, Vic. Are you counting the thunder?
Right.
Why are you sitting here like this in the rain? Wouldn't you rather be at home?
I don't mind the rain. And also, I can't go home.
You can't? You're in trouble, aren't you?
Well, it's that broken window from yesterday. Harry told my dad, you know. So I'm not exactly hurrying home.
Oh, I see. I have to go now. Be careful of the windows next to you.
I will. Throwing my ball to the other side would be a lot safer.
Wait, so he hasn't gone home at all? Just been sitting outside all night?
Either that or he did go home, but, like, Dad is angry at him now, so, like, best not, like, be around.
Oh, this is actually kind of nice.
I can't see anything I need. I don't want to buy any of these things. It's mostly garbage.
Oh, a coat hanger.
I wonder if it too is for sale, or if it's part of the inventory here. Hard to say among all these things.
Oh, paper boxes, perfect.
It only contains more trifles for sale.
Okay, well, I guess we talked to the guy. I forget what...
Good morning. How can I help you?
Oh, that's right.
I need to get a film developed, and I've heard that you can do it.
That's true. It doesn't happen very often, but it's possible. Trouble is, my machine has been out of order for quite some time now. I would have had it repaired if somebody had needed it, but with things as they are around here, there's been no reason to hurry.
Do you know of any other place that I can get the film developed?
I'm afraid you have to go into town. I can't be of use in that respect. Sorry.
Another town.
A few days ago, a man pawned a certain object here. An article similar to this one.
I remember Henry pawned something that looked like that. Yes, that's true.
I'd like to redeem the object.
Certainly, sir. It's £35. And I require the bill of exchange with the owner's signed agreement, of course.
I'll give you the money, but you see, I haven't got that bill.
Sir, surely you know that I cannot return any pawned object without the corresponding bill of exchange.
I can understand why you do not want to release it without the bill, but I will pay for it.
I'm sorry, that's the rules.
That object is very important to me. I am willing to pay a special price.
That's possible, but how fair would it be to the owner if I sold their property to somebody else within the pawn period? According to the rules, the object belongs to them until the expiration date of the note has been passed.
What if
Murray,
the owner passed?
Henry can't possibly redeem it.
How do you know that?
He's dead.
Dead? I'm truly sorry to hear that, but I'm afraid the owner's death changes nothing. The person who presents a valid bill of exchange and pays the designated price can redeem the object at any time then.
Please try to understand that I haven't got it. Wouldn't the money be enough?
I'm sorry. You can wait until the pawn period expires.
That's not an option.
In that case, I'm afraid I can't help you, sir.
Negative That's up to you, Nick. How do you feel about this?
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of following the rules, so, like,
I know you would break the rules,
But who could possibly find out? I am willing to pay triple the price for it.
Triple, you say? No, that's quite impossible. I don't want to lose my license because of your offer. Although I've got to admit it's very decent.
So how much money do I need to convince you?
It seems you don't understand me. I'm not going to do this for any price you could possibly offer to pay. This pawn shop is all I have, and I'm not going to risk losing it.
But who would know about our deal? We can keep it between the two of us.
Sorry, I'm not changing my position.
Yeah, but...
No bill of exchange translates to no release.
Very well, then. If I bring the bill and pay the holding price, will you give it to me?
Of course I will.
I thought he was more into money.
Yeah.
I must find Henry's bill of exchange, no matter what. Murray isn't going to give me anything without it. Bye.
Bye. You know what's going to be interesting is now we're probably desperate enough to try to break into the morgue.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so... Is there anything else we have to do in here?
Yeah, if I do exactly the thing you said I
Let's go
need...
to the pub.
Okay.
We'll go to the pub.
Tell you to fuck up for a laugh. Yes. Oh, too funny.
Hello, Harry.
Welcome back, Mr. Gordon. Have you come to get a bite?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. I know your Bates is not exactly a great cook.
It's not so bad. I have no reason to complain.
All right, if you say so.
What? Yeah, eat my food. I'll just insult your butler who just didn't watch tragedies happen. Wow. That's... You gotta ask about these characters.
Yeah, all of a sudden my mouse was being weird, and I wasn't sure if it was internet connection doing weird things or what.
Harry, tell me, is Mark reliable?
Well, that depends. He's not exactly a saint, you see. But I reckon he'll do what you tell him for a pound or two.
He's just sitting right there.
Do you remember our conversation yesterday on how nothing ever happens around here?
Sure I do.
Well, unfortunately, something did happen.
Oh, you mean Henry?
How do you know?
Well, news travels around here fast. Poor Henry. He was a good regular. We sure drank a fair amount together.
So how long had you known one another?
Since the time he started working for the manor. Which in fact means the day he arrived here. I remember when he first showed up, all sweaty with a suitcase in each hand. He took no time to order 2 pints right away. I knew right off that we would understand each other.
Did he in the neighborhood?
Probably not. You see, he was kind of a loner. I don't think he knew anyone else. He used to only come here.
Thanks anyway, Harry.
You're welcome, Mr. Gordon.
Okay, so I'm assuming he must know something about the mansion.
I need to talk to you.
Go ahead, but make it quick.
Tell me, did you know Henry Stanton?
No, I didn't. Should I have known him?
Well, he worked as a gardener for us, but he died yesterday.
Sounds like I'll get to meet him soon now. You want anything else?
What?
I'm not interested in company.
No. I'll leave you alone.
What? Well, hold on. This guy's like, what? What? Oh, the
Oh,
grave digger.
grave digger.
Okay, I was like, wait, hold on. Makes more sense.
I didn't catch.
You gotta wait for the guy to do his animation.
Might be good for you. What do you want?
You said yesterday that you used to help in our garden.
A couple of times, yes.
So you knew Henry, our gardener, right?
Yes. But I don't want to talk about him after what has happened.
When did you last speak with him?
Well, yesterday evening. I met him just a short distance off the road to the village.
What time was that exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. I already told you that. I don't feel like getting involved in anything.
I'm not the police. You needn't worry. What did you speak about?
It was just a couple of sentences. I'm not sure.
Was he acting normal? I mean, was he sober?
Yeah, he was, that's for sure. It's true that he used to drink a lot, but he didn't drink every day. And yesterday, he was sober. I would have noticed.
Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
So, Henry was still sober in the evening, and they found him drowned at dawn. That doesn't make much sense.
And also, wouldn't the coroner be able to tell?
Tom told me you worked for Dr. Herman from time to time.
If he's interested
Tom
in
tends
finding
to
that
have
truth.
a bit too much to say. I've been unemployed for some time now, so I've been taking what odd jobs are offered to me. I've got to make money somehow, and it sure is better to do stuff for Dr. Herman than that dirty bastard Murray.
Well, I need a certain favor from you. As a matter of fact, it has to do with Dr. Herman.
So what's the deal?
This is what I want you to do.
I'm listening.
I need you to come to his house at a particular time and keep him busy for a couple of minutes. Ring the doorbell and wait until he comes upstairs. Talk about whatever you want. Just keep him there for as long as you can.
Well, I don't quite like that plan, to tell you the truth. It doesn't look exactly innocent, does it? Also, if Herman learned about my getting involved in some scam on him, he'd never hire me again. You better find someone else for this.
What? Pause.
Look, I don't expect this for nothing.
And that's supposed to be surprising?
How much does Dr. Herman pay you?
That depends on what he wants from me.
No, you don't understand. I mean, what is the maximum he has ever paid you?
£6 per day? With food, I guess?
I'll give you 10. That's not bad for a couple of minutes, is it?
10? Well, the money is nice, but you see, these days I at least have a sure job from Dr. Herman. No, I can't do it.
All right. I'll give you 20. Take it or leave it.
20? Damn, I haven't had so much money clink in my pocket for quite some time. £20 take home and it's a deal.
10 now and 10 later.
Okay then. What time should I show up?
About a quarter an hour after I leave the pub. Make sure you're on time, otherwise you get nothing.
Don't worry, I'll be there.
All right, we're going to do some breaking and entering. Excellent.
I walked quickly to the morgue to get there before Mark. I hope he'll show up on time, as we have agreed.
We also should save our game.
Yeah, it's been a second since we did that. And apparently we're going to start breaking and entering.
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Can I speak with you for a moment, Dr. Herman?
Yes, But I told you I have no news. This needs time. So if you keep interrupting me...
No, no. I'm here because of something else.
Yes?
Well, the thing is...
So what is it you want, Gordon? I do not have the whole day for you.
Where the blazes is that mark?
Did you say something?
No, you see, I just...
Now who could that be? Damn. Who is there? Wait for me here. I will return shortly.
Of course. You needn't hurry.
All right.
I thought my blood pressure was going to hit boiling point. Now where's that bloody bill of exchange? Maybe I should start with his table.
Whoa. We're starting to sound a little violent there. Wow, most of these people have stronger morals than I'd expect. Like, you gotta double bribe them before they even think of betraying people. I didn't even expect that much for Quaken's village.
Herman uses it to carry the bodies. There are some things contaminated with blood. I'm not going to mess with it.
Barrels.
I don't know what's in them, and I don't want to.
Oh, we'll just walk through the table. Not a big deal. Oh.
A piece of plastic for making imprints. It could come in handy.
No. Yeah, well,
this you steal? What the hell?
Right click on the drawer?
Lots of things, but nothing I'd need.
There's just a brain.
Is this what I think it is? An old microscope.
It's kind of facing the wrong way, but oh well.
It is facing the wrong way.
There's a label with Henry's name on this box. Henry's bill of exchange. Excellent.
Can you right click on the box again?
I've examined it thoroughly. It no longer contains anything of importance.
Yeah, we should probably look around also at the body.
Oh, and he
The
said
bottom
something
is
about
stained,
death report.
probably by dried blood.
Maybe it's on the desk?
There is nothing in them. Human muscles and certain organs. Legend is composed of a great number of Latin phrases. There's no point in studying them.
What? Wait, what are we doing? Maybe you have to turn the light on, Nick? No? Doesn't seem like... Maybe the saw on the right? No? Can I start sawing this guy up? Nervous sweating.
Henry's bill of exchange. It wasn't easy to obtain.
Can you take a picture of it?
Finally, I can get that thing that Henry pawned.
Maybe take a picture of the body? No? No picture needed? Alright, well, that was worth a shot. Maybe there's something on the desk itself. No.
You have effects.
Hey, Sunshine, how's it going? Check for effects. Thanks for stopping by. We're currently doing a little breaking and entering.
Is it in an entering? Because technically we were invited in. Huh. Oh, canisters? What do we have a canister of?
Empty photographic developer canisters. Herman apparently takes the photos for death reports himself.
We'll have to remember to ask him about that.
Oh. What's that?
Oh, metal.
Yeah, a little metal bucket.
It's better not to imagine what's in it. Herman probably uses it during autopsies to dispose of pieces of flesh.
Ew. Well, I guess I did ask.
I don't need anything else from it.
Is that a light switch on the green wall over there?
Where?
To the left.
That was the, like, intercom door buzzer.
No, I
thing.
meant on the wall. Oh, that's keys. I thought that was a light switch or something.
But we can't click on the keys,
Key
which
to
means...
the garbage container at the front of the morgue is in this bundle. I wonder what Herman was disposing of so quickly. It must be the large one. The other keys are small. I can't pick it up right now. Herman would surely notice.
Oh, but we have one. We do have the imprinted plastic. Now we just have to go forge a new key.
I made an imprint of the key in the plastic.
Don't know how we're going to go
is
about.
returning. I can hear him on the steps.
Okay, that was the last thing we needed to do.
Yeah, it just looks like a light switch from back
Are
there.
you looking for something in particular?
No, of course not. Well, I've never been to a morgue before. I'm just curious.
You have some odd interests, I can see that. What were we talking about?
I've forgotten completely. It can't have been anything important.
So be it then. I do not have the time to be talking to you constantly. No offense intended.
Oh, it should be me who's apologizing. I won't disturb you any longer. See you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Gordon.
Yeah, we did it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they removed the brain to check for damage if he was hit in the head before being dropped in the pond. Ah, okay. Yeah, the vicarage. I think he might actually be in right now. We'll just go inside.
The church is locked.
Oh. You know what? This is actually probably a good place for us to stop anyway.
Okay.
It's been playing for 2 hours. Just about. We made a lot of progress. We beat a chapter. We broke into a morgue and stole a key imprint. Where's the vicar? I don't know. Where is the vicar? He could be anywhere.
It'll be a problem for next week then.
Yes, indeed. Let's just go ahead and close that. All right. With that said, thank you everybody for stopping by here on the Courtesy Flush. Somehow my devices got turned off. Anyway, we'll be back again on tomorrow morning for a little bit of Citizen Sleeper with Rayford. So until then, thank you everybody for stopping by here in my room of things. Take care, everybody. And remember, don't drink near a small pool of water, because you might end up being pushed in by evil spirits and die a horrible death, or something to that effect. I don't know. What's the moral of the story here, Nick? Because I kind of lost the idea.
I don't know. I think it's don't get involved with the occult.
Yes.
But it's still a little bit early to tell that one for sure.
I agree. All right, everybody. Well, take care. Have a good evening. And I'll see you next time here on the Courtesy Flush. Have a good night.